moderators. I want to see who in my tribe is up in these YouTube streets at after 10 in the evening. I have never done a live at this time of the evening. I have some free time and I was up working late. Yes, I was. And I said, let me see how long I have to sit up in here to see someone from my tribe show up on this live here. Now, I don't even know which my channels I'm on though. Y'all know I got a lot of channels. I don't even know which channel I'm actually showing up on. I don't even know which freaking channel am I on. Y'all, I don't even know. But anyway, I hope y'all are feeling peaceful, productive, and prosperous. I was checking out the energy on TikTok this evening. Supposed to be getting off the computer and going upstairs. And so I was checking out the energy on TikTok and it just felt so lively. And the people were playing the music and they were DJing and having a good time. And I said, ooh, I never thought or never knew you could do a live on TikTok. And then I said, well, let me check out YouTube and see what they do on YouTube. And I get on YouTube and it's like, duh, it's so different. The energy is like so different. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. I'm just up here for about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to put these eye drops in. Y'all know I've been having issues with these eyes of mine. Too much time on the computer will give you dry eye syndrome. And I will tell you this, that if you have been dealing with being on the computer for long periods during the day and you've been using regular eye drops, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Miss Seeley. Don't trade places with what I've been through. Let me tell you, if you use those little over-the-counter bootleg eye drops, it will dry your eyes out even more. You need to up your, this is what's helping me, by the way. You need to up your intake of omega-3s. The supplement I'm taking now is 1,200 milligrams times 2. And then you want to get, this is Evesia. But I also have Octase. Octase, I'm liking that quite a bit. It seems to be helping a lot with my dry eye syndrome. I can't see a chat at all, but if you are from my community and you are out here in these YouTube streets, it is so quiet in these YouTube streets, y'all. It's very boring. I'm going to have to give TikTok a chance. But I have no business being up this late. It is definitely past my bedtime. And you know what? Just for the sake of fun, I'm going to read. I'm going to pull one card for you. For those of you who might be out there watching, I'm going to pull one card. Oh, next level, baby. Take your finances or business to the next level. Uncharted career demands constant evaluation and adjustment to succeed. Ooh, this is a time to push yourself so that you can get that next level up in your life, whatever that means to you. And, you know, it's saying step by step by step by step. How do we eat an elephant, y'all? One step at a time. How do we do things? We break things down into bite-sized pieces. So steady progress, baby, is going to get you here. And I'm going to read a card from my deck. This is the deck that I created. Well, I have about 7 of them now. But this is the deck that I created. Now, keep in mind, we're talking about taking your finances to the next level. Okay? You're moving up in the world. Incrementally, though. Okay? Incrementally. So trust yourself in moving forward. This is uncharted territory that is going to demand from you constant evaluation, repivoting, and taking a look at where you are so that you can determine where you're going. Here's a card we have. I don't know if you can see it. Okay? Yes, I designed these beautiful cards. You are an advanced soul, rare essence, baby. Take your rightful place in the cycle of life. Take your rightful place. This is a time to step up, baby. Yes, it is. Oh, no weakness or vulnerability. You're at a time of impenetrability. So let's say you've been going through a tough time in your life. Okay, and you feel like you've been catching it from the left, from the right, from the top, from the bottom, sideways, diagonally. This message is telling you that you're rare, You came here as an advanced soul. You have work to do. You have special work that you are here to do. And whatever the time is that's going on with you right now, you're leveling up step by step by step. So you're being asked to keep moving forward, keep moving forward, keep moving forward. Keep your eye on the prize. You see the stairway to heaven here? You see these coins down here? This is letting you know that where you're going is going to demand more growth. It's going to demand more of you. But at this particular time, you are impenetrable. So whatever the sword is that you have, whatever the shield is that you have, whatever the armor or the cloaking is that you have. Y'all see that rhino back there, right? That rhino is no joke. He is powerful. He is dense. He is stocky. This is a beautiful message here. Take a look at that. Look at that. Look at that. No one can catch you. No one can disturb you. No one can pull you out of your orbit. You're in a very strong place right now. So very invulnerable. So this is a great time to take extra risks. There's something around you that's keeping you safe. There's something around you that's protecting you. I have no idea what that is, but let's take a look. This is the Mastering Feminine Energy deck that I created. It's level 2 deck. I have 2 decks with matching journals. You can get them on Amazon. I have level 1, and this is the level 2 deck. Okay? You see that 6-9 there, baby, that yin and that yang. So let's just get one message, and then we're going to close out, y'all, because it's very quiet out here in these YouTube streets. It's super quiet. Some of y'all have somebody you need to forgive. Okay? Maybe they made you mad. Maybe they let you down. Maybe they didn't do their part. Maybe they didn't sweep their side of the street, but you need to let it go. Okay? And you got a situation here where maybe you've been doing the most. Okay? Maybe you've been doing the most and this person hasn't been carrying their weight. All right? And so as a result, there's been some disequilibrium, or there's been some imbalance here where right now you're being asked to let this go, to forgive, to release, to let this go, and to focus on self-care. All right? Self-care means doing those things that allow you to breathe, doing those things that allow you to release the energy, to release the past, doing those things that feel good. This aromatherapy here, I happen to be an aromatherapist. You guys know I own I Am Melanin Magic. And you can find me on IamMelaninMagic.com, but I'm an aromatherapist. And so maybe that's why I put this card in the deck. But this card is about breathing in life force, breathing in high vibration, using essential oils to heal you, to center you, to help bring you into a space of equilibrium, but also to help you to hold the sacred space for just being present in the moment. Some of you spend too much time carrying too much pressure, carrying too much on your head. Maybe you're doing more than your fair share. Maybe you feel quite exhausted, or you could be feeling a little fatigued. This is a card that is calling you to slow down a bit. All right, let's see what our self-realization and actualization deck wants to say to you. Let's pull another message. I'm sitting here looking at the Empress. Some of you are the bearer of glad tidings. Ooh, you're an instrument of divine will. Surrender your will. There is something that's trying to come through you at this time because you are a vessel. You are a holder of certain information, or perhaps a divine task or some kind of responsibility that is a part of your sacred work. So you're being asked to surrender to the divine, which means release any anger or whatever it is that may have you in a particular space. Right now, let it go. Accept that you are exactly where you're supposed to be at the right time, baby. You have arrived. This is a time of, like I said, surrender, which is be still, cultivate peace, allow yourself to be subject to or to relent to whatever the will is of the higher force. That's what you're supposed to be doing right now, is allowing yourself to be a vessel. When we are a vessel, we do not exert our will. We do not force our way. We do not resist our circumstances. This is a time to be fully present in the moment. Although it could be feeling as though you're carrying a lot, and a lot of times when you're doing the most, you're in a constant state of resistance because you're doing, instead of receiving. And this card is telling you to surrender. Now, when you surrender, believe it or not, You stop fighting. You make yourself present in this here moment. Right here, right now, you have everything you need. Especially if you're watching this, you have everything you need. It's just a time to just sit still, take stock, listen up, wait for those intuitive hits. Something is trying to come through you at this time. The second card that we have is God is with you, live magically. Well, when you're in the energy of surrender and you're in the energy of living magically, you enter into a space of ease because you're in the present moment. So whoever this message is for, put your load down. You see her, she's walking through here. She's going through treacherous territory. I don't think she has on any shoes. She's got these rocks on both sides, probably rocks underneath her feet and all of that. But she's got this heavy basket of rocks on her head. She's doing all of this when what you are supposed to be doing is just taking a load off. You do what you can do, and then you take your hands off the steering wheel. You don't need to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. You are not acting alone. You're being asked to surrender. You're being asked to remember that the divine is with you, so live magically. You see these wings, baby? You got wings even though you can't see them. You do have wings. I'm very serious about this. This is the second image that we have of wings, letting you know that you are special, letting you know that you're an advanced soul, letting you know that your essence is rare. You're not down here for struggle. You're not down here to be carrying this heavy load on top of your head. You're not here for that. Life is more magic than you think it is. You are more magic than you think you are. And I'm pulling one last card, and I'm really getting up out of here, y'all. This is way past my bedtime. This is my first time ever doing this late at night. I doubt I'll be doing it again, at least not on YouTube. I don't know, something about that energy on TikTok when I was scrolling through there tonight. Oh, look. Oh, this is my self, family, and relationship sovereignty deck. Okay, now you can get these decks on throne69.com. You can get some of them. I have not released this deck yet, but the Mastering Feminine and Masculine Energy decks, these are on my throne69.com website, along with the journals, which are on Amazon. They have matching, comprehensive, interactive, and transformative journals. So look at this. Sacred union before creation. Whoever this is for, there is a union out there. That is a union that is made in heaven. Okay? And right now, there's something in your life that is going to the next level. And all you have to do is take things one step at a time and surrender. You're not out here alone. There is a divine plan. I don't care what you call it. You can call it God. You can call it your soul leading you. You can call it source. You can call it Jesus. You can call it Isa, Muhammad, Yahweh. It does not matter. The bottom line is you did not come here without a plan, baby. You didn't come without a plan, and you are not put here without a plan. So do trust there is something that is coming into your life that you are going to resonate with. Look at this beautiful couple. I had a beautiful time when I designed this card. I loved it. Just take a look at it. It's beautiful. This has already been determined. This has already been decreed. Just open your heart up to it. Put the load down, baby. Put the load down. Stop the struggle. Okay, you're coming out of this. If you're in a crazy relationship right now, you're coming out of this struggle love where you're always doing the most, and you're coming into a possibility to meet your sacred partner, to meet the person that has the same soul essence that you have. And for a lot of you all, this is a part of your divine life purpose. I knew this card was here for a reason. This person actually either, I talk about the 7 spiritual love languages, either, because I do believe sacred mission is a love language, either this person will come into your life to assist you in your sacred mission or whatever your life's work is, whatever your heart is called to do. Because remember, you already are showing up here as an advanced soul. You have a rare soul essence. So either this person will come in to do that, or either the two of you will support each other's journey as you move forward, fulfilling your individual sacred missions. The reason why I call that a love language is so important is because if you know that you're an advanced soul and you have a rare soul essence and you came to this planet to do something, you can't just have just anybody. You can't just be with just anybody. You have to have someone that understands that what you came here to do cannot be interfered with. That what you came here to do is more important than anything except the food that maybe you have to feed yourself. Okay? Hey, Glass Claws, who are you? Let me see you from the channel. It's been a while since I've watched your channel. I haven't watched since I gave up on wanting Sisterlocks. Oh, because of the price. I know, but you can become a do-it-yourselfer, Glass Claws. Hey, girl! I haven't been on the channel. I haven't been on my Sisterlocks channel about a week and a half or so. It's been about the same for my spiritual channel, too. I just showed up on here tonight just to have fun. This is my first time ever being on YouTube at this time of night. So, y'all. So this person that you are sharing life with that is coming into your energy field, provided you open up to receive, provided you put these damn rocks down and you stop trying to do the most and you stop trying to resist where life is taking you. As I mentioned, and we have the art of being a woman over here. That's being in your receptive energy, but that's the energy, as I mentioned, of a sacred mission whereby each person has a separate road that they travel to fulfill whatever the mission is that they feel the divine has put them on the planet for. Or one of you has a sacred mission and the other one does not interfere with that person's soul growth. These are what we're talking about, sacred connections, which is why I call them the spiritual love languages. And there are 7. Keep an eye out for my book on the 7 spiritual love languages. I hope to have it out in the next maybe few weeks. But that love language also embodies the energy of the two people together, recognizing the sameness in their soul essence and moving forward on the same path towards their life purpose. So let's say 2 people come together and they're drawn into each other's orbit and they can do anything together that they feel is a sacred mission, but on some level, the soul already knows where the soul is supposed to be going, because the whole purpose of life down here is the spiritual growth and evolution. And so these people come together to unite and to build momentum to accomplish something that their soul knows. Maybe they're building an empire of some sort. Oh, I'm going to call you back, baby. Sorry about that, y'all. I gotta go. But y'all know it's way past our bedtime. But so those 2 people come together to fulfill on what is a part of their destiny. So it can be, yes, him assisting you to achieve your sacred mission, whatever you feel that is. It can be you assisting him to achieve his soul mission. And in those cases, it's important that you recognize that in a conscious relationship, we don't deal with the nonsense that people are dealing with in these third world, third dimensional relationships. They're still worrying about being gaslit. They're still dealing with being ghosted. They're still dealing with the partner being emotionally unavailable. Those are not the kind of relationships of the future. Those are not the kind of relationships that people are having today. We have relationships where there exists peace, where there exists soul compatibility, where there exists emotional equanimity, where there is a regulating presence, where there is full energetic transparency between the partners, where there is spiritual reciprocity, where one person doesn't indict the other person because they honor the divine in a particular way. This person is not saying you need to read my Quran because I happen to be Muslim, or you got to read my Bible because I happen to be Christian, or my Torah because I am Jewish, or you need to put these cards down. Whatever it is, it's bigger than that, because these people have released themselves from outdated paradigms. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they're not living on the same frequency where there is fear-based living, where there is polarity in the extreme, where there is hatred, where there is pain, where there is low vibrational energy. So these 2 individuals here have hearts made of gold. These 2 people here recognize that a relationship exists for one person, for one reason. And I will always say this: a relationship exists to help you evolve your soul. A relationship exists for your spiritual evolution and nothing more. And that is why you should not be hog-tied and collared in a relationship once it ceases to allow your soul to grow and you to expand. You close doors, you open doors. You close doors, you open doors, and you continue to grow. When you find that high vibrational conscious partner that you can co-create with, you will find that you're in a relationship where you have full sovereignty, where you are able to be grounded in a different type of stability, in the kind of stability that raises your soul, that creates a sort of a fusion that allows you to continue to grow and to expand. And that is, hey, Victoria! And that as long as you are expanding and the relationship is moving forward and you are growing, then you are fulfilling on your soul's contract. But when you get into a relationship and you're running up against resistance, where there's drama, there's peril, there's all these things that people talk about in these third world kind of relationships, that's not a sacred partnership. That's not a conscious relationship. That's a relationship that is characterized by things that, let's say, for example, and I don't mean this in the wrong way, okay? But let's say, for example, we preoccupy ourselves with the 5 love languages. And we're concerned with performative acts of, I don't know, service. Or someone buys flowers because they know that that happens to be your love language. Or maybe somebody says words of kindness or affirmations because that happens to be your love language. Those are performative types of things that we do in third dimensional sorts of relationships in order to get what we want. But in a sacred partnership, we need something bigger. We need something more expansive. We need the spiritual love languages. That is what we need. And that is what this card is talking about. This is your sacred divine partner. This is a person that when she awakens, he arises, or he rises. When he rises, they both rise. They both lead. And when they lead, the entire community or the entire, whatever you want to call it, benefits. Humanity benefits from the presence of these two people who are living in alignment according to the sacred design. That is what we're talking about here, fulfilling the divine life purpose. So whoever this message is for, it's time to open up. It's time to surrender. It's time to trust. It's time to stop pushing up against and carrying the load and resisting, and trust that in your higher self, or in the belief in something higher, in the understanding that you are a rare soul essence, you are an advanced soul. You came here on a particular mission with a particular purpose, and you are here to do sacred work. That when you understand that, you can live magically. You get your wings. You get your wings. You get your wings. You get your wings. So, y'all, it has been a beautiful evening. I had no idea I was going to even come on here. I've never been on here at night. As I said, it's been 23 minutes. And I'm going to close out with the following message. There's something about a partnership that is going to lead to putting you on your divine purpose, or that is going to allow you to embody whatever your divine purpose is, or that will be a partner or a part of you reaching something that has to do with your destiny. And as I mentioned, when we talk about sacred mission as a love language, it could be that individual and you providing that support, stepping aside, putting your ego to the side, allowing that person to grow and being a part of something that you know is bigger. It could be the other way around. It could be two people who are on that same mission trying to achieve something, or it may be both people on different roads, okay? But making space and holding space for the fusion that happens, the magical fusion that happens when you accept whatever it is that is your soul's destiny. Remember, that is the only reason why relationships are here. They are not here for any other reason. If you have some fun down here on the earth plane, you get some good stuff. You buy some material things, you go on a few trips. But the focus of a relationship in this realm is to grow the soul, to be a mirror for you and nothing else. If you're in it for any other reason, once you wake up and you understand what they're for, if you're in it for any other reason, you're going to find you're going to be very disappointed, because you're going to forget that it's here to teach you. Okay, and then you're gonna get all caught up in your emotions around relationships, and that is really not what they're here for. Not when you are someone who is in a conscious partnership or someone who is in alignment with the divine plan. I love you all. I hope that y'all have a wonderful evening. Bye, Glass Claws. Bye, Victoria.